Hi friends, we know that existing CDCS exam pattern is going to be changed with effect from 12 September 2025. And I was getting lot of queries from all the CDCS aspirants, how the changes will affect them, how they should prepare for CDCS exam based on the revised exam pattern. So I thought that let me just prepare a small video related to what are the existing exam pattern versus what are the proposed changes in CDCS exam. So what I'm going to do, I will first briefly cover the existing CDCS exam pattern. Then we will go in deep to understand what are the proposed changes which are scheduled to be effective from 12 September 2025. Hi, I am Isaac Tudu. Basically, I am an ex-banker having more than 25 years of banking experience with India's largest bank, State Bank of India and ICICI Bank. Now I help all the trade finance professionals for CDCS exam preparation for the past 5 years. So without wasting more time, let us understand each and everything about changes in CDCS exam effective from 12 September 2025. Here we go. So existing CDCS exam pattern till 11 September 2025. Okay. So CDCS is made up of one mandatory unit which must be successfully completed in order for you to achieve the certificate. And what is that mandatory unit? That mandatory unit name is PDT, Principles and Practices of Documentary Credit Transactions. This is the unit you need to clear to get the CDCS certification as far as existing exam pattern is concerned, which is valid up to 11 September, right? This unit is assessed through a single 3 hours and 15 minutes exam consisting of a combination of multiple choice questions part A and document checking exercise part B with total of 100 marks. Document checking exercise is nothing but simulation exercise, right? So part A will have 60 marks, part B will have 40 marks. Total put together 100 marks. Total 70 multiple choice questions in two sections, part A and part B will be there. And you need to take both the parts together in one go. Means you will be given total time 3 hours 15 minutes. Within that time, you need to cover part A, part B together. Correct? Let us understand further. Part A will have 60 multiple choice questions with 1 mark each, 1 into 60 marks. Part B will have 10 multiple choice but analysis type questions with 1 mark each, 1 into 10 marks, right? Apart from that, 3 simulation exercise with 10 marks each. Total 30 marks will be there in part B. In these 3 simulation exercise, you are required to identify 5 out of 10 listed discrepancies. 2 marks are awarded for each correct discrepancy. So 2 into 5, 10 marks will be there in one simulation. So total 3 simulation will be there, 30 marks, right? So 70 multiple choice questions will be there put together and 3 simulation exercise for 30 marks. There is no negative marking in the exam. Overall passing marks is 70%, but there is a catch. What is that catch? Catch is you must score cutoff of 60% in part B. That means minimum you have to score 24 marks in part B in order to clear CDCS exam. Now, understand this clearly. Passing marks is 70%. That means what? You need to score at least 24 marks out of 70 from part B. Let us understand this with an example. If you have scored 50 marks out of 16 part A and 22 marks out of 14 part B, your total marks will be 50 plus 22, that is 72. Means you have got 72%, which is well above the passing marks of 70%. But you will not be declared as pass in CDCS exam. Why? Because your score in part B is below the required cutoff of 60%. You have not been able to score minimum 24 marks. You have scored only 22 marks. So you should always keep this in mind while you prepare for CDCS exam. You can book your CDCS exam date and time at any designated Pearson test center around the world and you can get your result within 48 hours, right? This is CDCS existing exam pattern till 11 September 2025. Okay. Let us go and understand each and everything about the changes in CDCS exam pattern effective from 12 September 2025, right? Here we go. New exam pattern. It is unit-based format with clear marks allocation effective from 12 September 2025. To complete the CDCS qualification, you will need to pass two mandatory units. Now, CDCS is made up of two units. The first unit name is FODC, Foundations of Documentary Credits. This is unit 1. Time given to you to clear this unit will be 90 minutes. You will have 50 marks. 50 multiple choice questions will be given to you. Pass marks is 70%, means you need to score 35 out of 50 marks. Total unit study time you need to devote for unit 1 is roughly around 100 hours, right? There is another unit, unit 2, Management of Documentary Credits, MGDC. Duration 90 minutes. This is the time you will be given to take this exam. Within that 90 minutes, part A, 20 multiple choice questions will be there for 20 marks, and part B, 3 simulation exercise will be given, synoptic document checking exercise for 30 marks, right? So here also you will find 50 marks, 20 MCQ will have 20 marks, 3 simulation exercise will have 30 marks, right? Passing marks is 70%, means you need to score 35 out of 50 marks. Total unit study time is 200 hours. You must pass both units independently to earn the CDCS qualification. You must achieve 70% for each unit to pass the qualification. That means what? You need to score 35 marks in unit 1 and you need to score 35 marks in unit 2. Then only you will be entitled to get CDCS certification. Let us understand further. Greater flexibility, exam scheduling. The Brightspace platform will offer flexibility like never before. You need to take this exam using Brightspace platform. You can sit both unit 1 FODC and unit 2 MGDC together, back to back. Means you have taken a unit 1, then immediately after unit 1, you can take unit 2. Or what you can do, you can take unit 1 today and you can take unit 2 on different days as per your convenience. There is no mandatory that you need to take both the unit on the same day. You can defer it based on your convenience. Available on demand 24/7, any day, anytime, whenever you want to take unit 1 or unit 2, you can do so. There is no need to do advance booking for taking the exam. Remote invigilation at home and faster results. You can sit your exam at home at a time that suits you using remote invigilation on LIBF learning platform. There is no need to book in advance. Before you start, you will need to do a quick 360-degree scan of your surroundings using your laptop or webcam. No more physical visit to Pearson VUE test centers for taking the exam like in existing exam pattern. Exams will be remotely proctored by Integrity Advocate directly on Brightspace. Results you can get within 15 minutes after submission of paper. Once you pass both unit 1 and unit 2, you will receive a digital certificate or to confirm your achievement, right? CDCS studies will cover the following: the types, characteristics, and uses of documentary credits and standby letters of credit, rules and trade terms, including UCP 600, ISBP 821, EUCP, ISP 98, Incoterms 2020, and URR 725. You can see here total 6 ICC publication we need to cover. Parties to documentary credit transactions and their roles and obligation, types and methods of payment and credit used in documentary credit transactions, including the concept of autonomy. Then types of transport, commercial and financial documents used in documentary credit transactions. Next is related products, including letters of indemnity, airway releases, and steamship guarantees. Steamship guarantees is nothing but shipping guarantee. And we have to cover the implications of breaching rules, including money laundering and terrorist financing. These are the topics we need to cover. So let us understand now unit wise. Unit 1, FODC, 50 marks, 50 multiple choice question will be there. You need to cover types and uses of documentary credits, including standby credits. Key rules: UCP 600, ISBP 821, ISP 98, URR 725, Incoterms 2020. Parties involved and their responsibilities, payment methods and credit structures, core documents used in transactions, key types and mitigation, and related products like indemnities and guarantees. This all need to be covered in Unit 1. What about Unit 2? Unit 2 again, you can say 50 marks are there, 20 multiple choice questions will be there, and 3 simulation exercise for 30 marks will be there. Within Unit 2, you need to cover document preparation, checking and presentation standards, bank role in settlement, negotiation and rejection, handling discrepancies and refusal procedures, transferable and standby credits and assignments of proceeds, reimbursement processes and related rules, and EUCP dispute resolutions and compliance considerations. So Unit 1 and Unit 2, you need to score 35, 35 individually, separately, okay, to get the CDCS certification. Now, if you are existing CDCS aspirant, what are the things you should take care? If you are planning to sit before 12 September 2025, schedule your exam immediately with Pearson VUE because there could be limited slots available as far as existing arrangement is concerned. Prepare using existing single paper format and study materials. If you are planning to sit on or after 12 September 2025, familiarize yourself with unit-wise structure and updated materials provided by LIBF. Ensure your IT setup is compatible for remote invigilation. Plan how you want to sit both units on the same day or on different days. Now you have got the flexibility. You can take Unit 1 today, you can take Unit 2 after some days, right? So you can plan it. If you already registered but yet to decide when to take this exam, LIBF will automatically switch you to the new format free of charge after 12 September 2025, retaining your existing registration expiry date. If you are sitting on or after 12 September and have an open registration, please send an email to LIBF. Address is given here to have access to the updated study materials. These are the proposed course of action you can follow. Okay. So here we are going to discuss pros and cons of proposed changes in CDCS exam, right? Positive things, let us discuss. Greater flexibility. You can take exam anytime, anywhere, as per your convenience, even at home. There is no need to book prior booking for the exam slot. Lower exam fatigue because exam time, Unit 1 will have 90 minutes, Unit 2 separately will have 90 minutes each unit compared to the existing exam pattern of 195 minutes. In one shot, you need to give that exam. Unit 1 and Unit 2, you can take together back to back, or you can take on a different days as per your convenience. This structure reduces the exam pressure and supports better knowledge retention, and you can get the result very fast within 15 minutes, right? These are the pros. Cons we can discuss. No break permitted during each 90-minute session. You need to plan accordingly because once the exam starts, you will not be allowed to leave the place, right? Candidates must arrange a secure, quiet environment with a webcam and capacity for a 360-degree room e-scan. Could be tricky one for someone. Internet connection power cut could be an issue at small town cities during exam. Transition requires adjustment for those familiar with Pearson VUE or traditional test centers environments, right? These are pros, cons. Briefly, I have covered here, right? Now, if you are planning to go for exam after 12th September and you want to use Brightspace, then what are the things you need to follow? Your exam is assessed through Brightspace and will be proctored by LIBF partner Integrity Advocate. The date of your exam is in the My Studies section of your My LIBF account, right? So you can access My LIBF account using your user ID and password, and you can access this site. You will need a quiet space to set up your device, have the appropriate identification, and be ready to do the specified checks. In advance of your exam, you must have reviewed the system requirement and permissions to ensure your operating system, browser, and devices meet the minimum requirements. Getting started with integrity advocate, right? It is not possible to use tablets and mobile phones to complete your exam. This you need to remember. Your device must be equipped with a working camera and microphone, which can be easily maneuvered for the full 360-degree scan of your testing space. It is strongly recommended that you run a system check to familiarize yourself with the proctoring technology. Ensure you are using the same computer and internet connection that you plan to use your exam, and run the system test at the same time of the day to get a better indication of the connection you are likely to have. So these are the things you need to do if you are going for, you can say, exam after 12th September, right? So now we can compare existing CDCS exam pattern versus the proposed change, which is going to be affected from 12 September 2025. Exam conducted by existing pattern, yes, Pearson VOE will conduct this exam. You need to book the exam slot. You need to go to the test center and take the exam. And proposed new pattern, you do not have to go to the Pearson VOE. You need to use Brightspace platform. Remote proctoring via Integrity Advocate would be there. Exam structure, single integrated paper, part A and part B together you need to take. In case of proposed new pattern, effective from 12th September 2025, you need to take two different units. Unit 1, A4DC, Unit 2, MGDC, separate 90 minutes exam will be there. Number of papers, one single paper, 3 hours, 15 minutes time will be given to you in existing pattern. Proposed will be two different units, unit 1, unit 2, 90 minutes each you will be given for clearing both the units separately. Section breakdown. In case of existing pattern, section A will have 60 MCQ, section B will have 10 MCQ. You can see total 70 MCQ will be there in existing exam pattern, and 3 simulation exercise for 30 marks, total 100 marks existing exam pattern. What about the proposed one? Unit 1 will have 50 MCQ for 50 marks. Unit 2 will have 20 multiple choice question for 20 marks and 3 simulation exercise for 30 marks. So effectively, in proposed new pattern also, together unit 1 and 2, if you consider 70 multiple choice question and 3 simulation exercise will be there. But the only difference is now you can take unit 1 and unit 2 separately, not clubbing with each other, right? Total marks, existing pattern 100, covering both parts A and B. Proposed new pattern, 50 marks in unit 1 and 50 marks in unit 2, each separately, right? Passing marks, you need to score 70% overall marks, and within that, 24 marks should come in part B, right? In case of proposed, 35 marks you need to score in unit 1, 35 marks you need to score in unit 2, individually, separately. Exam mode, existing pattern, definitely you need to travel to the Pearson VUE center. You need to book the exam date and time. But in proposed case, new exam pattern, you do not have to go anywhere. You can take the exam at your home any day, any time, whenever you want, using Brightspace, right? Result time, yes, it has been reduced in the new system. Within 15 minutes, you will get the result. Resit policy. So if you don't clear in existing exam pattern, you need to take entire exam afresh. You need to resit in entire exam, part A, part B, right? But in case of proposed new pattern, if you have passed in unit 1, but for any reason you have not been able to clear unit 2, Now you have to take only unit 2. Unit 1 you have already passed, so there is no need to take unit 1 again. So only the failed unit needs to be resit. This is the beauty in a revised pattern. You can say advanced booking is needed in existing pattern, but in proposed new pattern, there is no need to book advanced exam slot. Any day, anytime, you can take this exam sitting at your home also. Invigilation, time to be taken at Pearson VUE Center, and the proposed new pattern, your exam will be proctored by LIBA partner integrity advocate. System requirements, in case of existing exam pattern, definitely you have to go to test center or Pearson venue. They will take care of the system requirement. But in case of proposed new pattern, you need to take care your laptop, or you can say PC with camera plus 360-degree room scan. This infra you need to have it. Breaks during exam. In case of existing pattern, you can have a break with approval of the center person. But in case of proposed new pattern, you are not allowed to take any break within a 90 minutes exam slot, whether it is unit 1 or unit 2, right? Syllabus. Existing pattern, you need to cover the entire syllabus because Part A and Part B both are going to be conducted in one block. But in case of new exam pattern, you can prepare unit wise, unit 1, unit 2, and you can take this exam together or maybe in different dates, right? So we have compared both exam pattern existing versus CDCS proposed new pattern effective from 12th September. I hope things would have better now. You have clarity now. What are the changes have taken place or will be taken place after 12 September, right? So if you want my support, my help for CDCS exam preparation, then join our course CDCS exam preparation batch, which is based on revised CDCS exam pattern, which is 50 hours live Zoom online session. Every Sunday we will have session for 3 hours each. Timing will be 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. India Standard Time. So if you want to know more about this, you can WhatsApp me. Number is given here. So I have given my contact details here. You can definitely mail me, WhatsApp me for anything related to CDCS exam. You can join my various groups, WhatsApp group, Telegram group, Facebook group also to know more about CDCS, right? So I hope that you have got now clarity over how the change, or you can say proposed change in CDCS exam is going to happen with effect from 12th September. If you think that this video has given some value to you, I will request you to like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.